Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. And today's background is slightly different from the usual background that you see, which is like the other corner of my room. So this is my vanity where I put all my skincare and all my makeup. So I believe you have seen it on my Instagram before. And this was supposed to be my bookshelf when I was still studying in uni or like during JC times. But now since I've already graduated and I'm no longer studying at all, and I have successfully transformed this bookshelf into like a beauty shelf. So this is where I put all my sheet masks and all my unused makeup, as well as just a lot of like makeup products. And this is my DJI Osmo Mobile 3 combo box. So I'm not sure if like the DJI itself is inside or not. Okay, but today's video I will be sharing with you guys what have I been doing like during the 2 months of quarantine, or what we call like circuit breaker period in Singapore. And I believe it's very like mundane and boring like everyone's quarantine in Singapore. Okay, so I started to work from home I think April. So ever since April began, I started to work from home, and Monday to Friday I have to work from home, and usually like my free time will be after 6 or weekends. So basically these are the things that I have been doing for the past 2 months. Okay, so the first interesting thing that I picked up during quarantine was I started to learn how to cook. So I'm not sure if you guys know, but my parents and I, we don't cook at all. So usually before like the whole quarantine or the whole coronavirus situation started, we will all like eat out, or we will just buy takeout food and we will bring home to eat. So usually we don't cook at all. But because of this whole quarantine situation and the whole coronavirus situation, we have no choice but to cook. If not, we have to like call delivery every single day for like 3 times a day. And it's not very feasible because like we have no idea when the whole corona situation will end. So which is why we decided to start cooking ourselves at home. And mainly because of health reasons, of course cooking ourselves will be so much healthier. So personally, I've learned how to cook like at least 5 different types of pasta. Oh my god, I'm so proud of myself. So previously I did try to cook tomato-based pasta before for my boyfriend, but it wasn't that fantastic, I would say. So if I were to rate the previous pasta that I made like years ago, that would probably be like maybe 6 out of 10. But now my pasta skills is definitely like 9 out of 10. So if you don't believe me, I can definitely cook for my friends to try, and they will definitely be amazed at my cooking skills. Oh my god, I'm so embarrassed to say that. Imagine if they don't like it. Okay, anyway, but I'm quite proud of my pasta cooking skills. And other than that, I've also learned like how to cook some basic 家常菜. Not sure what that means in English. Basically just some home cooked basic dishes like tomato egg, and what else? Garlic broccoli, which is what I cooked last night, and some like 香辣土豆. Okay, so for this part I will be using Chinese because I have no idea how to translate all these like dishes into English. So I cook like 豆角. What is 豆角? 豆角is long bean. Then I also cook 香辣土豆. I also cook 茄子. So I will insert some photos along the way if you're interested to see how it looks. Although it doesn't look very pretty, but it tastes pretty good, trust me. And other than the dishes that I made, I've also been like doing the whole dalgona coffee thingy. So it's like a viral coffee that blew up the internet during the whole quarantine period. So I've also made my own dalgona coffee video, so I'll link it over here, or is it here? Okay, so I'm using this like new camera setup. I'm not too sure whether if I flip the image, my right will be this side or that side. Yeah, I basically make dalgona coffee 3 times a week because it's really nice and I enjoy drinking it so much. And Usually when I work in office, I would use the Nespresso machine to make myself a cup of coffee before I start working. But since now we are at home and I don't have the Nespresso machine at home, and I'm not a huge fan of the 2-in-1 or 3-in-1 coffee. I don't add any sugar in my coffee, so I like just standard latte or basically coffee with milk. So because of that, I'm not a huge fan of 3-in-1 or even 2-in-1 coffee, but some days I still need some caffeine in my life. That's why I will make the dalgona coffee, and to my surprise it tastes really good. So yeah, I've been making dalgona coffee myself like 3 times a week, and I really enjoy doing that. Okay, so apart from cooking, another thing that I did in this quarantine period is I started my own YouTube channel, which is something that I've been wanting to do for like the longest time. I think I've been wanting to do like my own YouTube for about 2-3 years already, but I didn't have time, or I didn't force myself to try to start my own channel until quarantine started and we can't go out of the house, and I'm just really restless on some days. So if you watch my Chatty Get Ready With Me, you will know why I decided to start my own YouTube channel, and it's just something that I've been wanting to do and I enjoy doing so far. I didn't know how hard it actually is to manage a YouTube channel, as well as like the whole video editing process. I have no idea how difficult it was until I started to do it myself. So now I really admire like those full-time YouTubers who do it as a career, because it's really not as simple as it looks. Usually I just like happily watch a video online, but I don't appreciate how much effort that is like underneath a video production. But now I'm doing it myself, so I really understand how tedious and how much work behind one successful video. Another thing is, I guess if I'm doing something that I enjoy to do, I don't feel tired doing it, and I wouldn't mind doing it because I actually enjoy the process. Just like now when I film a video, and I get really excited when I edit the video because I just feel that it's something that I enjoy doing, and I can't wait for everyone to see the video, and I just hope that the video that I create can help anyone out there, or to entertain, or something along this line. Okay, so other than starting YouTube and starting to cook, I also force myself to work out 3 times a week, and usually my workout schedule will be after my work. So usually I will try my best to finish off my work at about 6 or even like 7 on some days. Then I will work out for like 30 minutes. I will do abs workout, I will do thigh and booty workout, and I also bought like the Pilates resistance band and as well as the resistance loop, and I really enjoy introducing like these 2, resistance band and resistance loop, into my workout, because I just feel that it helped me to tone my body so much better compared to if I were to do workout without the resistance bands. Anyway, I have created my own resistance band workout, so if you're interested to watch, you can watch here or here. I will link it like just on top of the video over here. So I've been working out consistently 3 times a week, and I do feel a difference in my body. Prior to the whole quarantine situation, I didn't have much time to work out. Whenever I get home, I would be very tired, and I just didn't feel like exercising after I come back from work. So before, when I was working back in office, I would go for like Pilates classes or spin class at Absolute Singapore, and other than that, I don't have a habit of working out at home. But because of quarantine, I just force myself to work out at least 3 times a week, especially during that time we couldn't go out, and all I did was work, eat and sleep. And I didn't want to gain weight or be unhealthy in general, which is why I decided to force myself to work out even on days when I didn't really feel like working out. I just told myself that I cannot break this cycle. So I try to maintain working out like 3 times a week, and so far for the past 2 months it has been pretty successful. And even though I don't have like very defined abs line, but I'm pretty proud of the result that I have achieved. And I wanted to try the 2 weeks Chloe Ting workout challenge or the Annie Wong workout challenge. So if you didn't know, they are like fitness YouTuber and they have this like 2 weeks abs workout challenge that they post on their channel, and I wanted to try it out, but then I didn't have like enough discipline because my own workout routine is like Monday, Wednesday and Friday, so I do like alternate days, not like every single day. But for their workout challenge is consecutively for 14 days, you have to follow their workout routine and you have to do like this particular set of workout in order to achieve like the end result that they promised. So I didn't have that amount of discipline to force myself to work out every single day. So the workout, I think, is like 30 minutes to 40 minutes a day, and for a period of 14 days. Then at the end of the 14 days, you should be able to achieve like some sort of result, but I didn't have the discipline to do it. I mean, I don't regret not doing it, but I do wish that I have done it because I mean, maybe probably I will have abs by now, who knows. Okay, but the thing is, even though I work out like 3 times a week, I didn't change any of my eating habits. I didn't go on diet or whatsoever. I still like snack a lot. I still eat supper. I still eat a lot of unhealthy food. And maybe that's why I don't have like very defined abs line. I don't know. Generally, I've been feeling really healthy, and I hope I will be able to maintain my current workout schedule of working out 3 times a week. But to be honest, I do prefer doing Pilates at Absolute U more than doing it at home because I don't have like the machine or the equipment that I need for Pilates. So I hope to be able to go back to Absolute soon after the whole coronavirus situation. Okay, so other than working out, I've been watching a lot of drama. I've been watching like Netflix, YouTube and so many Korean dramas, oh my god. Okay, so the most recent drama that I watched, I mean K-drama that I watched, is The World of the Married, which is about this husband who cheated on the wife, and all her surrounding friends knew about the whole cheating issue, but no one told her anything. So it was very painful to watch because, I mean, this kind of thing is so close to heart, you know, and I just feel that it's just very hard to watch for me lah. I don't know how you guys feel about it. I also watch like a lot of movies on Netflix. I watched The Intruder, The Occupant and Game Night. So these are the 3 movies that I watched recently. I've been in love with like Spanish shows. I mean, Money Heist was like the huge Spanish drama on Netflix. We all know that, and I've already finished watching that already. And the other Spanish drama that I really enjoy is called Elite. You should totally go and watch because it's very nice. Okay, the other Spanish show that I watch is called Tomboy. So it's about this male stripper who got framed for a murder that he didn't commit. That show is not very interesting or very exciting compared to Money Heist or Elite, but it is still worth watching, I would say, if you're interested in hot guys. Okay, maybe I should censor away this part. Another drama that I've been watching recently is called Sky Castle, which is another highly rated K-drama. After I watched The World of the Married, I just felt so torn. I don't know is that the right word to use, but I just needed to watch another Korean drama to heal my soul. So I decided to watch Sky Castle. If you guys have any nice drama to recommend, please comment down in the comment section below. I'll totally check it out. And moving on to the last thing that I did during circuit breaker period, which is I try to work on some self-improvement. Okay, this is going to sound like really weird, but I mean, now we are all so busy, right? And I guess ever since I graduated from uni, I didn't really have a time to really think about work life or even how my life will be for the next 5 years. So during these 2 months of staying at home, I did a lot of thinking. These 2 months of quarantine is definitely a very good time for all of us to work on self-improvement, like maybe learning a new skill or taking on a new course or just learning something new or learning something that you have always wanted to learn but didn't have time to do it. I mean, during quarantine, all we had was time. So similarly for me, I had a lot of free time on my hands, so which is why I decided to do some self-improvement and soul searching. Oh my god, this is going to sound like some chicken soup session. Okay, anyway, so I've been reading this book called Defining Decade, and I've been really enjoying it so far, and I feel that every 20-something should read this book because it gave me a lot of like perspective on life and the things that I should be doing and the things that I shouldn't be doing, just some important things that I shouldn't do because I don't want to jeopardize my 30s or 40s or like the remaining parts of my life. And this is a very good book, and I totally recommend it to all the 20s something out there or anyone like me who is just looking for like self-improvement. Yeah. Another thing I've been doing or I've been trying to do is to learn a third language. So like I said, I've been like watching Spanish drama, so here and there I caught like a few phrases and I kind of know like what it means. And I've been wanting to travel to Spain for like the longest time. Actually, me and my friend plan to go to Spain like this August before the whole coronavirus happened. So we plan to go Spain from July to August during like the whole long holiday period. But I guess we won't be able to go because now the world is still very unstable and we don't want to risk ourselves catching the virus. So probably we will not be going to Spain this year. But of course, going to Spain will always be on my plate, and I plan to go Spain as soon as it is safe to travel again. So because I want to go to Spain, I hope to be able to communicate with the locals using Spanish, and that's what I've been doing recently. I've been trying to learn Spanish. Oh my god, it's so embarrassing to say, but yeah, I've been trying to learn Spanish even though like it's so freaking difficult to learn. I mean, during my uni days, I did try to learn German, so I signed up for this elective course in NTU where I tried to learn German level 1, but it was so difficult. Oh my gosh, I went for like the first German class, and the moment I walk out of the classroom, I immediately dropped the module, which is something that I still regret up to today. Probably if I just persevered and went ahead to study German, I'll probably be fluent by now. Mistakes. Okay, so back to the story. Yeah, I've been trying to learn Spanish recently, not because of like Netflix. I mean, partially because of Netflix, but also, I mean, I've always been wanting to learn a third language, but I didn't really have like the time or the resources or whatsoever or the drive to do it. But now I'm very motivated to learn Spanish. But it's really difficult because I'm like already 20 something, and I just wish that I started learning earlier because I mean when we are younger, it's definitely much easier to pick up a new language compared to now. I'm already reaching my quarter life crisis. Okay, so yeah, I've been trying to learn Spanish even though it's like so difficult. So maybe when I'm fluent enough, I will do a YouTube video in Spanish, but that's never going to happen because I will never be that fluent. Okay, anyway, yeah, so that's something that I've been trying to do. And also, in terms of self-improvement, I've been like collecting a list of very motivational quotes and just inspirational quotes that I want to try to introduce it to my everyday life. Okay, so this quote that I happened to see online recently, and I feel that it's really important, is that quote: 2 things to remember in life. Take care of your thoughts when you are alone, and take care of your words when you are with people, which I think is really important. And if you really think about this quote, it makes a lot of sense because
when you're alone, you need to be careful of what you think about, because whatever that you think will affect your perspective, and perspective is very important in life. I mean, 2 persons looking at the same thing might have different perspective because of the way that they think. So personal thoughts are very important. So you need to take care of whatever that you're thinking when you're alone. And another thing is you need to take care of your words when you're with people, because you have no idea what's happening in the other person's life, and you just have to be careful of whatever you say, because words can be very harsh, and it might not sound harsh to you, but might be to the other person who is listening. So I'm still working on that for myself.
And I just think that it's really important to be mindful of what comes out from my mouth. Yeah. Okay, so that's like the 5 things that I've been doing during quarantine, and on top of the 5 things I have done, I'm also very happy to say that I've really caught up on a lot of sleep. I feel very powered up to do like whatever that's going to happen at work or in my life. So yeah, I just hope to have enough time to make videos all the weekends when like everything goes back to normal, when I go into office to work. So yeah, that concludes today's video, and please share with me what you have been doing during like the 2 months of quarantine, and if you have done anything interesting, please let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Remember to subscribe to my channel!